So did you know that if you cause yourself pain, you become a giant monster?
No. How does it work?
Alright, you just gotta inflict yourself pain like this. Ah! That mine big yet?
No, I think you got to do a little harder.
Alright, ready? Alright, maybe biting isn't gonna be working. I'm ready. I take it back. I take it back. Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
And my name's Arnes.
And today we're doing a request. We are going to be going over Attack on Titan. If you guys haven't seen this anime, oh boy.
I was happily depressed to watch this anime.
I gotta say the same, because pretty much for the premise of it is that all these people are stuck behind these walls because of these giant things called Titans, which are these weird humanoid-looking things without genitals, and also pretty much all dudes, except for later on. But pretty much all dudes, and what they do is they eat people, but yet they don't digest them, which is
I don't know
odd.
what happens.
Well, pretty much at the beginning of the anime, there's this one guy named Eren, I think that's how you say it, is pretty much like reminiscing and everything. He's all like, oh man, I want to go on an adventure, we're going to do all this awesome stuff, and then the wall gets knocked down by this really stupid giant colossus, and they're just
Which
like,
later
never
on
mind.
you'll find out.
I don't want to do stuff anymore.
Which later on you'll find out though that was a special Titan.
Yeah, there's special Titans, which is awesome. And so bad things happen to Eren and his crew. I'm going to call him his crew. And so they decide to join the scout regime.
Yep.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, the scouts, where they go outside the walls.
Yeah, and where they go
Boom,
to
boom.
try to find out about the Titans and investigate, and they have to go try to find out what this key does that he got
Which
from his
is
dad,
in
which you
his
don't really know much
basement.
about his dad.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is in his
there's
basement.
like a basement he's got to go check out. So he joins the scout regime, ends up getting accepted into it, and then eventually the Titans attack the walls again. Then they go to fight, and then carnage ensues.
Lots and lots of carnage. They introduce you to like all these characters. You fall in love, and they just all get eaten.
Yeah, right. So pretty much for the plot of the anime, what I think about it. Overall, I actually really like the anime. But it was one of those weird situations where when I first started watching, I was like, oh, I'm actually pretty interested. I get invested. And then, spoilers, because we're going to talk about some spoilery stuff from this first season, is when Eren gets eaten. That was a point when I was just like, hey, what?
How does the main character? And it's like the episode ends there too.
Yeah, it was already like, just like randomly people, like they try to get you invested in certain characters and then they just kill them. It's like Game of Thrones style. They just want to pull on your heartstrings.
Thank God I never watched the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I can't say I've really watched a whole lot of it either.
For that reason alone.
Well, then again, I don't have cable or anything, so it's pretty much I rely on like Crunchyroll, YouTube, and Netflix and stuff like that to get my addictions going. And that was just a point where I was already like, this anime is kind of weird because for the Titans, they actually creep me out. I don't know why. It's just they're disturbing for some reason. Like, it's just the way that they're designed and look, and just like they eat people. Like the one dude looked like Santa Claus. Santa Claus eats people. Why does Santa Claus eat people? He's the one who eats Eren.
That guy's amazing.
Yeah, it's just like I don't really understand what's going on. I don't understand the Titans, so it's just kind of like they're disturbing in a way. But it's disturbing in a way that kept my interest though, because you want to see what actually happens with these. Because you find out like the Titans are actually pretty impervious to damage. Like, you have to cut, like, a certain section of their neck to really actually kill them. And then it just seems like there's, like, a non-stop end of Titans either. Especially since there's also, like, varying sizes. Like, there's, like, tiny little Titans. And by tiny, I mean, like 10, like, 20-foot tall Titans to stupid tall Godzilla-sized Titans. And it's just...
And then there's, like, the Colossal Titan. Which is, like, when it shows a scale in there, there's, like, a tiny one. And then the bigger one, and then the bigger one, and then it goes to the Colossus.
Yeah, there's
bam.
You're just, oh. And my favorite thing too is when that Titan shows up, he's like, you. He goes to fight it.
Like, what is he gonna do to that thing?
Yeah, but she fails.
That thing has muscles on top of muscles on its muscles.
Well, not as awesome as the Brock Lesnar Titan. You know what I'm talking about, the Armor Titan. Yeah, where he just shows up and I just want to hear the Brock Lesnar music in the background, just just charging.
Suplex City, baby.
Yeah,
woo!
we're going there. He needs to go to Suplex City through your wall. Pretty much, you're gonna get invested in some of these characters, especially like going through the camp and the training that they go through in order to learn how to use their equipment and everything, you get invested into a lot of these characters. And then, right when the Titans decide to attack the city again, you're gonna get sads. You're gonna get sads pretty fucking quick, actually.
Actually, one of the most favorite things about that anime is their equipment, how they use it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. Where they have like these little rigs hooked up to them, where it has like swords built into them, where they can actually like reattach the blades out of them. So in case they damage them, they have like spares. It also shoots like these little like harpoon hooks out, where they can actually like, hook on the buildings and other Titans to use that to like propel themselves forward, so that they can actually like elevate themselves high enough above the ground, so they can actually try to do damage to Titans. But for the most part, it doesn't seem to be a very effective means of actually taking out Titans.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Like, there's only a few people that can really actually use the stuff effectively. And by a few, I mean like 2 of them.
1 out of every 100 people in there.
Yeah, because you have I'm going to say Mikasa. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, and I'm so sorry.
He's butchering her.
Yeah, which I actually think she's a really sweet character, because I like how she's like, more like, I don't want to say empowering, but she's, compared to everybody else, she's like a super badass. Even
She's
compared
in
to
love with her quote-unquote brother, even though it's not her brother.
It's like adopted.
Yeah.
So, it's fine. It's Japanese, whatever.
Still, that's like disturbing.
Oni-cha! Oni-cha!
It is why, for a fact, I know that It Follows movie would never work in anime. He would kill off his entire family in seconds.
Yeah.
In seconds.
Which the backstory for them, too, is actually really interesting, too. What happens there?
Oh, like when he meets her in the woods.
Yeah, where like they sold her off?
Well, they would kidnap her. And
they kidnapped her because they were going to sell her.
Yeah.
Because of her fair skin and stuff.
That's when you find out like how dark the guy is, main character, and then
how dark she is.
Yeah.
Like they got some history. And then their dad, like, who the hell is he?
I like the anime, by the way, too. Thanks for asking, Steve. It was pretty good.
We don't need your opinion. I could easily replace you with one of these guys right over here. So what do you think of this anime? Exactly. The best thing ever. Thank you, Blue Ranger. You're the best. Come here, buddy. No! Not my Blue Ranger!
Can't replace me.
And what's cool, too, is pretty much the way the first season ends, because it kind of ends on a cliffhanger. Which makes me really excited for season 2, even though I'm not 100% sure. I know it's coming out soon.
2016, next year, I know that.
Can't wait.
Because after the live action movie, they delayed it.
Yeah, so. Which I haven't seen yet. I haven't heard good things, but I haven't seen it yet, even though I still kind of want to see it. Just to see it.
For some odd reason, I had one of those people that was acting as what's that? Not Erwin, but the other main guy who was just as strong.
Levy?
Yeah, him. For some odd reason, I had that guy on my Facebook. I don't know where he came from, but he was on there, and then I kept seeing like screenshots from the movie, and then like he posted like the trailer, which I watched, and the trailer looked amazing.
Yeah, the trailer looks sweet.
But then like after the movie came out, he was talking how bad it was, which I didn't understand.
I'm sorry, buddy. But it's also really cool about that anime too, is they don't really, even the first season, they still haven't explained what the Titans are.
No, nobody knows.
And then there's even like the people that like become Titans, because like,
well, we can't like spoil too much.
We're already pretty much full blown ruined most of the anime, anyways.
Oh, okay. Well, then pretty much the guy eats the girl and he spits her out. The end.
Whoa. Yeah, I know. Like when they first fight, she kind of hands his ass to him.
Yeah.
And then she bites him out of the back of his neck. So I was just like, oh. There's a bunch of weird, like, sweet imagery in this movie, in the anime.
Yeah, like when they're going through the woods and a Titan just appears out of nowhere and he's just like, and impales one of those guys.
Yeah, and then like wall. You start learning to love
woods.
more of these people because he goes to join the actual scout regime, and then you like meet a bunch of new characters, and then bad stuff happens to them too.
Yeah,
bad stuff happens to everybody.
That's what I meant by sadly depressed. Like sadly, happily depressed to watch this because it was interesting, a lot of action. But then just everybody starts dying. Like it was like Kami got killed.
Yeah, but a little bit more hardcore because it's just like Kami got killed. It's like you learn to like a small group of people. Well, on Attack on Titan, they kept trying to make me love people, and I'm just like, stop it. But overall, for the animation, I actually really like it for the most part.
It was interesting.
Yeah,
I had good points.
Yeah, it kind of seems like a little bit more of an older style to me. At least, like,
Really?
in overall the aesthetics. Like, it doesn't look like... It's not as clean looking as a lot of the newer animes that I've watched.
But it's not like shady-ish like Kill la Kill.
Yeah, it's not like VHS quality. Like, it's not quite like Ushio and Tora. But you can kind of tell that is definitely, like, based off an older anime.
He's making fun of Ushio and Tora.
Oh, I love Ushio and Tora.
Blue Ranger's just gonna have to open a can of whoop-ass on you, Steve.
You know, I got the Red Ranger. He's even better. What, son?
What Rangers are these anyway?
It's Megaforce. I got these for $2 at clearance at a Toys R Us that I forget where it was at. I went camping somewhere.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
For $2, they were winning. And yeah, for the fight scenes, they're actually really impressive in this. Like, stupid violent.
If you read a manga and like you watch the fighting scenes like in the manga, or you like try to, like, I don't know how most people like I'll try to imagine it.
Yeah.
It is nothing compared like the way the manga and the anime is.
Yeah, as the anime, like, everything moves really fluidly and, like, just smooth is the best way to say it. Because, like, everything in the animation, like, has a purpose. Like, there isn't just, like, fists flying just because fists need to fly. Like, all the motions have a direct reason to be there.
Like when she spins herself really fast.
Yeah, it goes to backhand him, and then you, like, see, like, the bones, like, twisting. Like, when the guy, like, literally breaks his arm, like, just punching one of the Titans. And it's just, like, it's just gorily awesome.
In a good way. It was epic.
Yeah, especially, like, with a lot of scenes, especially with, like, the human characters interacting with the Titans, too, where they're getting eaten, like, Ura's mom just, like... You get to watch that entire scene.
Oh, can you just imagine, like, the...
Yeah, people just, like, eating, like, freaking grapes. Stuff like... There's just, like... Why am I watching? Like, I don't know why. It's disturbing, but you can't stop watching it for some reason.
Does that make us a bad people, Steve?
I don't know. But if it is, then I don't need to be a good person.
Because I enjoyed being fairly sad watching this anime.
Yeah, that's one of those animes, like, you're just, like, you're hoping that things are gonna get better. They don't.
It just gets
Even when
more
it
and
seems
more
like
depressing.
stuff's, like, getting, like, to a point where you're like, maybe something awesome is gonna happen out of this situation. Don't worry about it, man.
It doesn't.
Just keep going. We'll find out in the second season if they actually have happy times.
Are we gonna watch second season?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch the second season. Like, I'm, like, this close to getting some figures for that anime. Like, this freaking close. I know it wasn't on my top 10, but I still actually really enjoy the anime, and it's pretty much like giant monsters, man. Like, I gotta get behind it.
You know, if you want, I'm pretty sure I can get you a bootleg.
Yeah,
on eBay for, like,
because I need to fucking risk that.
$2.
I'm gonna get a Picasso with, like, an urn head. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, she's like $2 on there. I'm like,
I wonder how good a quality this figure's gonna be.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Arm's gonna be made out of toothpicks. And then for the characters,
there's just too many of them.
yeah, there's a ton. But I guess the main ones we should probably be talking about.
3.
Yeah, like Urin, Mikasa, and
The blonde hair kid?
yeah, I was like, what is his name? He's like the one I probably least cared
I was
about.
like, I'm ready to die.
Yeah, and then like when he's like goes to fight, he's just like, go. He's like pretty much like trying to crawl his way out of Santa's mouth. I'm gonna call that guy Santa.
Yeah, he's a Santa.
Yeah, and eventually he becomes like the tactician of the group. Like, where's our phone? We gotta find his name.
No, he's not worth it.
Like Urin, he's actually a pretty interesting character where he's more of like like he wants to be the heroic type, even though he fails at it a lot.
Oh God.
Like Mikasa does a way better job of being the hero, but she's more like she's being the hero for a certain purpose because she has to protect him. That's the only reason she does anything in this anime.
If he's not there, she doesn't do it.
Yeah, she doesn't care about anybody else. She just wants his bone. She'll do anything to get it. She will kill any Titan to get some.
She's pretty hot too.
Yeah, like she's awesome. Like she's probably the character I would definitely want to get a figure of. Like I'm like this close, people.
That's the one that was $2. I'm telling you, it was $2.
If I'm getting a Figma, I'm getting a legit one. I'm sorry,
but Steve, you can't.
I can't do bootlegs. I'm sorry. I can do third-party figures. That's about as far as I'm gonna go.
But it says Figma on the box.
I'm sure it does. We've seen this problem.
God, I should just order so we can do one of those again so we can listen to some more people complain.
No.
We don't know what we're talking about.
No, sorry.
Yeah. You know who you are.
And then most of the other characters work. Like Levy's actually pretty cool. It's kind of weird individual. He's kind of a neat freak, but he's totally fine with just wreaking havoc on the battlefield. But you figure, like, him, like, getting, like, random blood on his pants and just, like, fucking flip out over that. Got anything to say? Come here, Blue Ranger. You're gonna give me some valuable input.
He's listening. Go ahead, Steve.
What do you think of this anime? What do you think about any of the characters on here? I like the Potato Girl.
Oh, the one that keeps eating.
Yeah. She's like the thinnest person in this anime, but gosh, she can down some meat.
She was like, the other girl was like, why are you always eating? Because if I die today, at least I'll die happily fed. She's like, I'll feel good eating.
Priorities. Priorities. But in the end, I would give this anime a pass. I actually really enjoyed it overall.
It was a lot better than I thought it would, because I first seen the manga. Because when I went to pick up some high school that manga, I seen it before the anime came out. And like in the store, I know it was bad, but I skimmed through the first couple of pages. And I thought it looked bad in a bad way in a manga. But then when we watched the show, it was definitely a lot better. So my expectations were set low on it. And when the anime came out, so I think a little more better of it than Steve does probably.
Now, funny thing is, the only reason I watched this anime is I heard nothing about it. And I just saw the thumbnail on Hulu and I was like, looks cool. And I just got into it. I'm just like, I can't stop. But it's like the characters are interesting. You're going to get attached to some people. Just
you're going to lose some people.
The fight scenes are cool. Love the giant monsters, the Titans, even though they're pretty disturbing in my opinion. And it's in a good way.
There's a variety of them, so it's not like all just the same like doll-faced Titans. There's actually different sizes.
Yeah, they get like the cool-looking Titans too, like the unique Titans, which I'm hoping to see a lot more of them in season 2. Like seeing some of the manga, so I know that there is actually more of them, but definitely looking forward to actually seeing them in animation form. So if you guys are looking for a weird, dark, depressing anime with giant monsters and awesome fight scenes, then definitely go check out Attack on Titan. But what did you guys think about Attack on Titan? If you guys have watched it, please let us in the comment section below what you guys thought of it, and if we should probably try to go to Mikasa. I know there's a couple of people that are requesting it, so could be a possibility.
Which one?
Mikasa?
Mikasa,
I'm pretty
Tsukasa?
sure I'm saying it wrong right now, which I apologize.
Mikasa, Tsukasa?
Sure. But help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe to become a Ranger today. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.